Hello, I'm Claudia. I have nothing of any interest to say. I don't. I'm rubbish. I've always looked, when I was younger, I looked disgusting, like a big orange plate. Imagine like a cantaloupe that you have cut in half. And I don't know when I discovered eyeliner, but I'm so boring. Like in the same way that I worked out how I like to make a baked egg, which I can explain another time. I found eyeliner and white lipstick, and then that was it. I was like, right, job done. Let's never veer from this. I'm never going to wake up and go, oh, do you know what? I'd like to try a peacock blue eyeliner. I've been really boring. I'm an old lady. I've worked out what I like. It's the same with clothes. I wear the same thing all the time. I wear black jeans. I spend all my money on boots. I get very excited about a boot. Almost palpitations if you see a really good boot. Like, hold on a minute, this is working on all levels. And a black t-shirt. I'm really boring. But my hero, the person I'm really just aiming to look like, is Captain Jack Sparrow. And once you've got that in your head, sort of ruffled, weird, eye makeup, are they drunk? Are they not drunk? Slightly troubled. That's what I'm after. The fringe happened, I like the fact we're calling it the fringe, happened, I think about 10 years ago or something, when my forehead started falling off. And it just did, what can I tell you? I'm 68. It started falling off. And I was at the hairdresser and I said, should we just do a fringe? And he did something unacceptable. He gave me a sort of apologetic, I'm going to use the word wispy, which you'd be right in thinking is disgusting. A wispy, a few fronds. And then I went, nah, let's do an unapologetic like a helmet. Imagine I've worn a helmet of hair that is then stuck to my head, quite a long, like cut it like from the back, just one massive, make me look like I'm having some sort of breakdown. In my fantasy, when I first started reading out loud for a living, I thought I would get letters from like hot men who were maybe wearing fishermen's jumpers, maybe they were artists, maybe they live in Penzance, going, can I take you out for some chicken? That was what it was all about. I've never, honestly, if you live in Penzance, the answer is yes, I'd like some chicken. Anyway, I never got one of those. It was only, what do you use in your hair? So I've created, can I lift it up and show you?
Yes, please do.
It's called, because it's the only question I'm ever asked, the answer. This is a conditioner that might make you openly weep. Like, if you use this conditioner and can't help but I'm going to have hold on, I woke up for breakfast, but kids, I'm just going to have a little cry. Sure.
Fine.
Makes sense. Don't be embarrassed. Just jump on board. And yeah, it's the best conditioner in the world. And we made so many. I had like samples coming. And I'd go to a lab, put on a cool lab coat. Awesome. And it's brilliant. So basically, you put the conditioner on and then, do you see what this says? It's not a little bit important. This isn't just a side dish. This is not croutons. This is key. So you put the conditioner in, brush through it, don't wait. Who's got the time? No. Leave in for 3 or 4 minutes, please. Yeah, there's internet shopping to be done. There are Percy pigs to be eaten. I'm not standing here for 3 or 4 minutes. Then you came through straight away, rinse it, your hair will look like glass. The end. Good. The best, I don't like a clean eyeliner. I think that's obvious. I don't believe in a sort of a liquid line. We're not cats, we're humans. So I like a really messy eyeliner. I would want my eyeliner to look like, oh, wow, she probably applied that 2 days ago and maybe slept in a skip. That's the aim. So I found an eyeliner by Lord & Berry that were really amazing, that was just like this sort of shiny, it really moved a lot. I like sometimes it was down to there. I was like, this is amazing eyeliner, I'm in love with it. And now what I have created is called the Game Changer. And it is an eyeliner that you're going to love because it's jet black. It's not, who's got the time for, charcoal or dark brown. It's jet black and it's glossy, but it does stay. And then it comes with this, which is a proper smudge stick. My main thing it's called the Panda Eye Kit. when you've put on your eye makeup and you think it's enough, it's not. I'm not there with you, but I can tell you right now, it's not. You've done it sort of half-mast. Do you know what I mean? You've had one bite of macaroni and cheese, have the whole thing. Just put more on, more and more. I think basically all my fashion and beauty choices come from Dallas, which I watch, and it was really all about Sue Ellen for me. Other people wanged on about Victoria Principal. She was very pretty, but Sue Ellen always looked like she was on the verge of something bad. And she's like, okay. Anyway, she didn't sound like that. Anyway. And my mum is incredibly glamorous. So there was always sort of hairspray. There wasn't always hairspray. She was also a very intelligent woman who worked very hard. But I liked heels. She definitely had painted nails, and I thought the world was glamorous. Then I went to an all-girls school, London day school, and we were on the tube for about 7 hours a day, seemingly trying on different makeup, and it was disgusting. And then just as I got older, which I've loved doing, by the way, I mean, honestly, it's amazing. I'd never go back. I have sort of discovered what I like doing, and I think women are really busy, so you create a uniform, which is black mess, Tipex mouth, black skinny jean, an extraordinary boot, like a boot that could make people sort of, oh, goodness, I don't know where to look. You know, that's a boot. And that's what I'll do until I die. I am definitely most comfortable with my look now because I think my 20s, I was angst-ridden. That's a slight exaggeration, but I sort of had FOMO, you know, fear of missing out, whereas now I only have JOMO, total joy of missing out. I don't want to go to anything or do anything other than be with my children. And now I'm 43, no more children. So I sort of thought, oh, maybe I should actually swim or get involved in some sort of movement, which I've never done before. Not so I look attractive, I don't care, but just in terms of, might be just quite nice to do breathing in a pool. Anyway, I've been twice. Thrilling. So yeah, I love getting older. And because it's really all about looking like Chrissie Hynde and Jack Sparrow and early Steve Tyler, mid Steve Tyler is what I want to look like. It's only going to get better, I reckon. My very worst beauty disaster. I've had so many. I mean, I always look quite disgusting. Going to the GQ Awards with conjunctivitis was an extraordinary evening, but I'm not sure I've ever looked hotter. I looked amazing. I had eye makeup on, down my face. My 4-year-old had applied my fake tan. It was good. It was damn good. Red carpet I try and avoid at all costs. I mean, I think I probably do 2 red carpets a year. I don't leave the house. I have 9 million children and I'm 43. What's out there for me? What, really? I mean, other than man in fisherman's sweater offering me chicken, and I'm really happily married, so even he would have to just wait. So red carpet I try and avoid. Telly, thankfully, what I look like has got nothing to do with me. It's all to do with the amazing Debbie, who, after I appeared at GQ looking like I did, lost so much work. So every interview I have to apologise to her. She's adorable. Even just doing my face, she's like, oh, really? She goes, really, the black? And last year she actually made me wear red lipstick, which is a panic, but fine. So yeah, she does. I don't really care. I don't have any mirrors in my house. And my mum brought us up with no mirrors because she said what you look like has got nothing to do with anything. So, which is why I look sometimes a bit weird. I think my tips, my only tip is this. Whatever you're doing, do it fast. You know how lots of people know, like, this would be the point where I know my life's gone wrong. Whether it's, you know, waking up next to a seal pup in a land they're not aware of. For me, it would be leaning over the sink with a cotton pad with toner on it. That's when that moment would be, well, it's all gone to shit. I don't know how this has happened, but everything's wrong. So I think putting makeup on, taking it off. I've never knowingly taken my makeup off. Marks and Spencer said, do you want a makeup remover? I was like, guys, what I'm wearing, I started putting this on in the 80s. We're just putting it on top. There's not enough time. So all I would say about makeup is Debs, who does my face, Amy does my hair, do it fast. And sometimes you look a bit scruffy. I mean, I've done stuff like that before. I think it looks better. It doesn't matter. I think going, oh, I'm really sorry, can I just have my eyebrow just like slightly dark? I mean, that's when I think the world's ended. While I'm getting ready is normally the kids are going, why do you look like a goth? I mean, that's the soundtrack to me getting ready. It's 2 minutes like that, putting on a boot. Babies, I love you, I'm sorry. Mummy will be back in 10 minutes, which I always am, in and out. And so, yeah, I don't even know if I have a music receptacle. What do they call? Radios.
Yes.
Interesting. Even though I'm on the thank you radio too for employing me. You're amazing. I don't do much, but I can't say no to a charity. So if they want me to be involved, then the answer will always be yes. I haven't done much for the donkeys. There are some things that, I mean, even though I'm sure they do need help, I don't know if you like it. Yeah. But I'm a trustee for Comic Relief, and I will always do whatever they want. And, you know, I don't mind what other people do, but it's very difficult to say no. Why would you say no? When I say me and the kids are obsessed by Bake Off, that would be a lie. We are, sometimes we can't breathe. We've been known to make bunting. When the winners announce, some of us will weep and scream. We're beside ourselves. And my mum, about 3 years ago, as a Christmas present, we went on a cookery course that was amazing and quite really, really lovely. And like, let's make a pulled pork salad with this kind of dressing and that kind of dressing. And we're also making a trifle, and we had to make a sponge, right? Just as part, that was just like a, never mind. Flour, butter, bit of milk, some eggs, whip it up, put it in the oven. Nobody worry about that. Now let's make something else. Anyway, so out of nothing, just a few ingredients, this sponge came out, which I was like fixated by. Everybody else was like, never mind that, love, we're making lamb with a basil crust. I went, but wait, this is A, delicious. So anyway, I've become obsessed by baking. I bake all the time. Some of it's inedible, quite a lot of it. I baked bread last week. I threw in some pecans at the last minute. Nobody should do that. A caramelised pecan. And my kids are now used to my cooking, so they'll eat most things. Poor things. But even they went, and they, Daddy, Mummy made this. Can you make us some bacon and eggs? So yeah, that was disgusting. I love Nigella. I use all her books. She's the one. The last great book I read was A Little Life by Hanya Hanagara. And then I had to interview her, and it's quite weird when you've loved something so much, because I mounted her, which is not what she was after. She just really wanted to be interviewed. But, so I read an awful lot because of the Radio 2 art show, so I have to read 2 books a week. And there are some where you just go, I can't do anything else. I can't do anything else. But yeah, it's the best thing in the whole world. All summer, that's all we did, just read and read and read. And I go through real phases where I can only read crime, and then I go through biographies or whatever it is, but A Little Life was pretty outstanding. It's nominated for the Booker. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Luke.
Luke who?
Luke through the keyhole and you'll see.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
I love them at the pool office. Tell them I'll do better next time.
okay.